Hi, my name is David Haynes, and today I will be presenting you with the topic Lookism, the notion that impacts society. So let's start with the definition. The definition of lookism is the construction of standard for beauty and attractiveness and judgments made about people on the basis of how well or poorly they meet the standard, a referral to positive stereotypes, prejudice, preferential treatment given to physically attractive people or others whose appearance matches cultural preferences. So, as you all know, throughout society, we spend an immense amount of time altering our looks and physical characteristics. During my time of thinking, I began to realize how biased we are as an American culture and society. I began to raise questions concerning how this affects us in our daily lives, like how does this affect the way we function, how we go about our day, our work ethic, and so on. And this brings me to my knowledge question. To what extent does lookism have an effect on our jobs within society? According to the National Review, in the workforce, legitimate businesses interest in employee appearance, and employers realize that attractiveness sells. Employers also use appearance as a factor when hiring people. Appearance affects perceived characteristics such as intelligence, motivation, wealth, and overall capability. So, throughout the workforce, discrimination has taken place, discriminating due to weight status and developing policies against tattoos and other things concerning appearance. In addition to the employment realm, lookism also takes place within politics. According to the Sunday Review, looks have a major impact when it comes to mayors, senators, governors, and even presidents. Speaking of presidents, you probably know about the 1960 debate, which is what this slide here is talking about, between an unshaven and tired Nixon or a tanned and rested John F. Kennedy. After the billions of dollars that are spent during election year to advertise the candidates' views on things throughout America, it all comes down to one common denominator that few Americans fail to recognize: their looks. Like Nixon and the previous presidents, Obama, our 44th president, underwent lookism due to his pigmentation and how blackness is um, associated with incompetence in corporate America and or politics. This is often proved in today's hit television series Scandal. Though this has little to do with pigmentation, it has everything to do with image. In Scandal, President Fitzgerald Grant III is viewed as an unlawful husband in private, but a faithful and loving husband in the public. Due to Olivia Pope maintaining the president's squeaky clean image, President Grant manages to maintain an ideal American reputation as president in the light, while being an unfaithful love-struck husband with his mistress in the dark. In addition to politics, there's law enforcement. As for law enforcement, according to the police chief, police officers have long had grooming standards to ensure the safety of the different communities that are being policed, with unique perceptions of what the police might think due to what might seem to be a compromising presentation of a policeman. They have stuck to strict guidelines on what and what not to wear. The perceptions that were mentioned before are things like whether the public believes the police officer um, is capable, or can they be tested, and are they willing to play hard on their jobs. These are one of the many reasons why policemen are required to stay fit. If a policeman is required to police an individual and the individual recognizes that the policeman is plump and out of shape, the individual is more than likely influenced to not take the policeman seriously by running to avoid confrontation. This is likely to happen rather than the individual remaining and presuming that the policeman is equipped for his job. So, the reasons on why many employers discriminate because They simply believe that employees with attractive characteristics will increase their probabilities of getting the job accomplished. Now, when I say attractiveness, I don't necessarily mean like she's beautiful or oh, he's handsome. I mean like, um, does he have the physical characteristics to be a police officer, like we said before? Is she physically equipped to give off the image that this organization or that this business is trying to portray? So, in addition to faith and belief, due to society being so self-conscious, it is quite normal for many to take pride in how they look, which is the reason behind it all. However, there are cons to lookism. And though lookism is often justified, it can cause some major psychological issues. Severe lookism can cause BDD, which is also known as body dysmorphic disorder, which is a psychological illness that can demonstrate minor to major imaginary physical flaws in a person's perspective. In September of 2000, Joseph Connor got an offer as a cook at McDonald's in Hampton, but when he and other newly hired workers reported to the restaurant to prepare for work, they were asked their clothing sizes for uniforms. Due to Connor being 37 years of age, weighing a total of 420 pounds, with a 52 size waist, he suspected why he never received a status update about his job. After arriving to the restaurant to receive clarification on his alleged job offer and realizing that the people he was hired with were working and weren't wearing uniform pants, by the way, he sued McDonald's for discrimination and violation. He said that this violated laws by regarding him as morbidly obese, and McDonald's violated that by refusing to hire him. So, in conclusion, the employer's perspective, employer's perspective, attractive people earn an average of 3 to 4% more than the person with below average looks. So, due to their looks being generically appealing, the probabilities of the employees selling the product increases. This solidifies the reason and belief behind why employers are more than willing to hire attractive employees. So, in conclusion, lookism is the physical characteristics of society's individuals that can have a major impact on the areas of life like employment. Though in some cases it is considered unethical, immoral, and puts many at a disadvantage, the reasons and beliefs behind it are to contribute to the advancements of the world's most established and upcoming businesses, organizations, and corporations. This concludes my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.